This one is actually broken. Ouch. No handbrake? No. One a bath pedal. My brother got stuck and he had to keep reversing back with the trailer on. Dad's already sat in it. Fiat 500 will be replacing another one of the cars. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, you joined me early on a Saturday morning. I've got up early to get you this video today, guys, because as the title suggests, my parents have actually gone and bought themselves another car to add to their ever-growing collection. This one is actually broken, and as you can hear maybe to the side of me, my brother is currently getting the ramps out of the trailer because this is a trailer jobby to take this broken car back to my parents' house. So I've just arrived at where the new car is, the broken new car, shall I say. I don't think the owners are actually in, they're away. So let's go and show you the car my parents have bought, and then we'll get it loaded up onto the trailer, get it back to my parents' house. We'll have to do a bit of driveway shuffling. God, the sun's coming out, it's really nice. I have to do a bit of driveway shuffling to get the car on my parents' driveway, of course. But let's show you the car and we'll talk about everything that's wrong with it later on in the video. Oh, lovely bit of sun. So here it is then, guys, a 2009 Fiat 500. Ouch. It doesn't look too bad, but we'll go into why it has to be trailered. It does actually have MOT, but yeah, it is being trailered for a reason, of course. In my brother's Porsche whip with the big old Brian James trailer. I hope it's a Brian James, because I've just said it is. Yes, it is. There you see. You got it. Oh, she's cute, actually. No handbrake? No.
Don't even hold it.
So, one of the problems is the car doesn't have a handbrake. Go on. Well, hang on a sec. Well, wait.
It's in gear, so it won't go anywhere.
Just inside the broken girl at the moment. Nice. So I'm currently just sat in a Fiat 500 on the trailer with my foot on the brake. As you guys would have just seen, the car hasn't got a handbrake, which is kind of related to the issue as to why this car needs to be trailered in the first place. But interior is not too bad. Don't know what that smell is. I don't know if it's a good smell or not. But yeah, and then to make way for this car, my parents' collection, one of their other cars will be going. But again, I'll talk about that as the video digresses. One good thing about the car, just to notice, it's got one abath pedal. Woo! ST09. Good plate for a Ford ST, innit? Not maybe for a Fiat. The wheels are pretty battered, unfortunately, especially the fronts. So the car is all loaded. Back to my parents' house we go for our new home, where she'll probably sit on the driveway for quite a few months until she's ready to go on the road properly and be driven and used. Just arrived at my parents'. Obviously the car and trailer are still on the road. We're going to unload the car onto the driveway next to me. We got stuck on this, so we had to pick the car up from like a new build housing estate. Bless him, my brother got stuck and he had to keep reversing back with the trailer on, and oh my god, we couldn't get off his housing estate. We had to ask this Royal Mail bloke for directions, and even he didn't really give us very clear directions. But we made it off the estate and we're at my parents' house anyway. And I guess this is where a little Fiat will be going. It's the only space I can see anyway at the moment. Oh, the wind is out. So you might be asking, I said earlier that the Fiat 500 will be replacing another one of the cars in my parents' collection. So let me show you which car is going to go. And the car to go is going to be the Black Panda 100 horsepower, unfortunately. But don't worry, my dad isn't going to sell it like this. He is going to finish the painting. He's going to paint the this half black as it should be. Obviously, as you can tell, and I've spoken about it in other videos before, this needed a bit of body work, so it has been done. It just needs, obviously the top layer needs to be painted the same colour as the rest of the car. My dad also recently bought these black 100 horsepower alloys as well, original 100 horsepower alloys. He was going to refurb them. I don't know whether he will bother now if he's planning on selling the car. They just haven't gelled with this car, to be honest. I don't think there's an issue with this car. I quite liked driving it around when I did, and maybe I can get into it before the car physically goes. But yeah, this will get tarted up, sold, and then the Fiat 500 will live on the driveway until all the issues are fixed there. By the time the Fiat 500, I believe, is in action, the Fiat Panda 100 horsepower will go. This is very confusing, a lot of Fiats, but you get the idea. Dad's already sat in it, but it's not ready to go yet. Excited. First drive, last drive for a while. God, it's so windy, guys. It's horrible. They do look so little, don't they? Just the Fiats and not the Abarths. They just look so like basic and cute in a way, don't they?
You could put a Monza on there.
Are you really?
Well, I don't know.
First drive, what do you think?
Sport
Is it really fast? There is one Abarth pedal down there, I noticed. See it? So it's halfway there. What do you change?
Is that what it is on?
Yeah. So it got a sport mode.
City steering.
City steering. It's cute, isn't it though, to be fair? You got an indicator. What's that? Oh, it's you. It is cute.
Seats need doing, don't they?
Wet backing or something.
Yeah.
Mm. I quite like them in black. You got chrome?
We've got chrome coming.
Yeah, this is a typical problem on the Fiats and the Abarths, isn't it? That's never really happened to us though, has it?
Don't work.
No.
What doesn't work? Boot release.
Yeah. And
Oh, cute.
Is the boot always open then?
No, I should think so.
Oh, it was open a minute ago.
No, just pop
how much fuel's in it?
quarter tank.
Hi guys, so you join me back at home now, and I just got to say, like, most of this, well, all this video has just been filmed on my camera iPhone, and I just love capturing moments. Like when we pulled up to my parents' house, my parents were both standing outside excited to see the car and the trailer, and just like raw shooting, like videos like that, you're just capturing moments, and then that can be a video that me and my family watch back in a few years, and oh, do you remember the day we got so and so car? And yeah, I just love kind of filming those kind of moments, because seeing other people's faces when they get a new car was just really quite cute and exciting. I like to touch base now I'm at home out of the wind and just talk about the Fiat that they've bought in a bit more detail. I've said quite a few times that the car is broken, so what does that mean and what work does the car need? So as you saw, the car is a 2009 Fiat 500 in white, 114,000 miles on the clock, I believe, in a manual. My parents first started their Abarth ownership by owning a Fiat 500 convertible, and since that Fiat 500 convertible they've gone into the Abarth side of things, and now they've gone and bought a Fiat 500, a broken one. And as I said, just future plans are the Fiat Panda 100 horsepower is going to get tarted up and sold because they just haven't gelled with the car. I think it's a pretty cool car, but they don't like it, so whatever, it's down to them. And then the Fiat 500 will replace the Panda 100 horsepower in my parents' vehicle collection. What is wrong with the car they've just bought then? Nice bit of sun coming in on my face through the window, I must say. So the car they've just bought, as I also said, it does have a little bit of MOT, I believe. And as you saw, the car is kind of runs and drives kind of as such. Doesn't want to be driven though, because the car has a rear axle problem, and I do have a clip actually of when the car was on the trailer. Yeah, see there, look. That's where it's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got that's this bend, but it's meant to be bent. That's just the shape of it.
Yeah, but look, it's crusty. Look, that's
that
gone.
spring's gonna fall off. See?
Wow. Is it just that one side there, maybe? Oh, baby. Of the rear axle kind of like snapped on the driver's rear side. I don't know if that's the only issue with the axle, whether it's gone both sides, I'm not too sure. Basically, again, you might have heard me explain in the previous video in regards to that Panda 100 horsepower that they bought that cheap. They bought the Panda 100 horsepower cheap as that was a project car, and a typical problem for those cars is rear axles, they kind of rust. So my dad's already done a rear axle on a car, but on the Pandas, there's not like a straight swap. My dad had to buy one off another car and customise it to go on to their 100 horsepower Panda. But apparently on the Fiat 500, you can just get another one and bolt it straight on. As I say, that wasn't the case for the Panda. So my dad's done a rear axle already, which was more complicated. He now thinks that the Fiat 500 rear axle change won't be as hard because it shouldn't be. So that's kind of given him confidence to take on this Fiat 500. I saw some damage on the axle. I don't know if that's the owner's damage, but basically the owners that had it before, nice couple apparently, she was driving a car and the rear axle went clonk, and then obviously it hasn't been driven since and isn't, well, shouldn't be driven because obviously the spring had come out and everything. And I think because the rear axle is kind of nor here nor there on that Fiat 500, the handbrake which is attached to that isn't working, so the car doesn't have a handbrake, as we also found out when my brother was trying to load the car on the trailer. So we've got the rear axle that needs fixing, the handbrake, which is probably related to the rear axle. As you also saw, a door handle apparently is on order. Very typical thing for the Fiat 500s, bar 500s, but it's never happened to one of our cars in mine and my family's ownership before. Also, boot release, for some reason, boot release switch or something isn't working as well. But the main thing is the rear axle, of course. And I didn't really give you guys a proper walk around the car. I kind of did, but on the eye, the bodywork doesn't look too bad. It's a bit dirty. All four wheels have got some marks on, or some more worse than others, shall I say. So it doesn't look too bad. It's just the kind of underneath bits which are pretty bad that obviously need sorting for the car to go back on the road. Fiat 500 has arrived into my parents' ownership. It's broken, but hopefully won't be for too much longer. I'm not going to put a time date stamp on that for sure, because it's my dad we're talking about. He takes a while when fixing cars. That will then take over from the Panda 100 horsepower, which my dad's going to tart up and sell. I thought I'd take you guys along with me. It's been a while really since my parents have bought another car, so it is quite exciting times, and as I say, I think I've captured that in bits of this video. So yeah, thanks for watching. The cute little 500, standard Fiat 500, as I say, not in a bath. They are quite cute little cars in Fiat form, so I can kind of see where my parents are going with it. Cheap tax as well apparently compared to the Panda 100 horsepower, so they'll be making some monetary savings each year. That kind of stuff as well comes into the factors of owning cars, I suppose, as well. And I'll try and give you some more Fiat 500 updates as and when. Thanks for watching.